One Piece chapter 1166, closing the curtain of God Valley flashback. In the first page of this chapter, three of the most strongest characters on God Valley, except for Emu of course, are lying on the devastating land of God Valley. All of them are struggling. They're struggling to stand up. Only Roger managed to sit down. Does it prove that he was a little bit stronger than Garp? Or it is also possible Garp's attack was stronger than Roger's. Anyway, it looks like their teamwork did the trick, and Rox was out of the cars. He was thanking him internally. Rox was powerless to do anything, and Figalan took advantage of it and stabbed him with his sword and ended his life. Rox was thankful to Roger and Garp, and he wanted them to live because this island was going to collapse. He was really worried about them though. Anyways, Rayleigh and Gaban came to their rescue, and both of them rescued them. Rayleigh took Roger and Gaban to Garp. They were wondering about the status of Rox. Is he alive or dead? But Rayleigh knew what happened, so when Roger asked him the question, Rayleigh said he was killed by Figalan. And he saw God Valley sinking in the sea, just like King of Lucia did. This kind of sinking is really suspicious, because normally an island wouldn't sink like that. So maybe there is a problem with the structure of the One Piece world. I mean, the foundation of One Piece world is not that solid. Actually, the God Valley incident was not the end of something. It was just the beginning. It incentivized Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido to create their own crew, and also Monkey D. Dragon starting his organization, the Revolutionary Army. He was very distressed viscerally that he couldn't even protect a single child. So he wanted to protect as many as people in the world. So he created his organization, the Revolutionary Army. Kuma was unconscious after sending Teach and his mother. He took a heavy blow from Rox. Anyway, this is really interesting. So Shanks went into the treasure chest. The Roger pirates brought it back with them and was crying inside the treasure chest. So all the crew members wanted to check it out. What's going on with this treasure chest? They know there is a child in there, but they didn't open it because Roger was still unconscious. So when Roger, Rayleigh, and Gaban went there and opened the chest, they found adorable Shanks. Garp, on the other hand, was pissed off because the Roger pirates weren't treating him like an enemy. That was bothering him because as a marine, it's hurtful for him to take sympathy from pirates. That was really funny. Garp was already pissed off because of the treatment from Roger pirates. They didn't take him seriously at all. When he came to Marine headquarters, he was pissed off even more because he found out that the government made him the hero of the God Valley incident. That was really insulting for him. When Dragon found out about it, he started hating Garp even more. So when Garp met him in the prison, he gave him a key to set him free, and Dragon told him he's quitting the Marine because it lost his credibility. Now here's one thing that is very important to me, that is Loki's reaction after he found out Rox is dead. He wanted to be part of Rox's crew. That was his dream. So there's a lore in Elbaf that Nika is the god of destruction, and Loki loves to destroy things. So he thought since Rox destroys things, he might be Nika. That's why he wanted to board on his ship even more. Now that the actual Nika is Luffy, so you'd be delighted to board on Luffy's ship. I think the power of Nika is the actual counter to Emu's demonizing ability. The world government have been trying for years to penetrate in Elbaf, and Herald had gave them this opportunity. He wanted peace, and Emu took advantage of it. And the kind of thing Herald did is really commendable, but in broader context it is not acceptable. The government is really tricking him. The reason that Fishman Island wanted to ally with the world government is because they thought the world government will emancipate them. But Junpei realized it was the other way around. He thought only Luffy can do that. And I think Loki will find that as well. So Herald was wrong in that sense. Loki is in the right track. The destruction, the tribes, the giants of Elbaf. This is their way of life. Destroying the world to create a new. That is the path of Nika. And I just want to talk about the structure of the One Piece world. I think the whole surface of the One Piece world is kind of artificial. It is not natural. It was not created during the Void Century. It was even before that. It predates the Void Century. Maybe a few hundred years, few thousand years before the Void Century. So the sinking of the world was a problem then, and it was also a problem during Joy Boy's time. It is also a problem now. So this problem hasn't been addressed for like 1 or 2 millenniums. Since the bedrock of the One Piece world is not that solid, so whenever it takes much hit, it just sinks like the way God Valley or Kingdom of Lucia or Enies Lobby did. Unfortunately, Emu has the weapon that is the national treasure of Marijoa. has the control of the surface of the One Piece world. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.